Hello everyone. Welcome. We're all here having an anime Boston sewing scramble, as it were. Yeah, so we've got some extra fun crafties from some and some boring normal crafties from others. So yeah, how are things going with the both of you today?
I am a zombie, but I'm here.
You're here. You worked all day. Now you're here doing this.
Yeah, so this is kind of my break.
And I'm kind of frightened because I got out my old sewing machine that Rachel gifted to me from a friend of hers.
Mhm.
And I have minky fabric and I have fur. Neither of which are nice to work with.
No, they really aren't. Yeah, we've had the crazy East Coast storm heading down. Michelle, you had giant hail at your house this afternoon.
Yes, we had hail that was this big. This big.
So if one of us suddenly disappears or if the stream goes down, we'll try to get back up. Just know there is a storm moving through the Virginia area right now.
Yep. I'm starting to hear the thunder and the rain at my house finally, and I'm the farthest south, so I might be the one hit with the if anything does happen. But yeah, we'll keep it going to the best of our abilities. Just be aware.
Someone likes my cardigan. If you couldn't tell, I'm a bit of a Sailor Moon fan.
Yeah.
Some of the things over here.
So let's see, Michelle, we see some horrible. We were hinted at minky fur. What are you working on today, Michelle?
I have just all the little bits and bobs to gingham dress cuteness. These are all just folded up bows that need to become bows.
Oh, I'm also working on bits and bobs and bows that need to be bowed, but mine are denim.
Yeah. So I got the gingham, Rachel has the denim, and with our powers combined, we are, I don't know what.
We will eventually have stuff for a fashion show.
I guess we're Captain Denim Girl.
Those that don't know, Anime Boston is next weekend, and Sunday morning, Easter Sunday, we will be in their fashion show. We'll be showing a couple of looks, including a Joel Jean 2.0.
This one I think is going to skew a little bit darker. Yeah, my denim pieces are coming out. Oh, sorry.
We will also be in the dealer's hall, right next to where we were last year. This time we've got the corner booth.
So, yep, kind of right towards the entrance.
As soon as you come in, and we're in that first row.
Yep.
Joel Jean, yes.
Yeah, as you can see from the thumbnail of this video, I was getting silly this morning.
Joel Jean at Boston, which will go on sale Sunday after the fashion show. It will be first come, first serve.
Yep.
It doesn't make it toward the show. It doesn't make it.
I will say, here, let me go get something.
Oh.
Our lovely friend from Agato Design said, I don't need this denim. Do you want it? So there is some denim available. It's a lot, actually, that we might be able to make a few more than maybe originally planned, but we'll see, and we'll let you guys know about the availability of Joel Jean in the future.
Stay tuned. Next week we'll probably be also announcing another fashion show we'll be in. Hint, hint. It'll be right around my birthday.
Yeah.
And then hopefully soon we'll be able to announce another big project or event we'll be working on. As soon as we sign contracts with that, we'll let you guys know. But someplace new for us, and we're excited about that.
Yeah, that one should be fun once that gets announced. But if you're headed for Boston, and even if you're not, I wanted you to be aware this is 2 bags of wrist cuffs. It's like 65 to 75 pairs of wrist cuffs. So every color, we've got it. It's here, it's available. It's on our site. So they will not be running out anytime soon. So get yourselves some wrist cuffs. And if you want custom color combinations, please let us know, because that is definitely something that we can do now that we have the lace all dyed up.
I will say, for the Furby face accessories, there are the hats, there are the heart purses, and there are also 4 fanny packs.
Fanny packs, hooray!
Oh, those are have fun.
Maybe we'll beat the 11-minute Joel Jean record.
I mean,
we'll see, because the fashion show will be going on during dealers hall hours, so it'll be a matter of following Rachel down with the bag of clothes to the booth.
That's what I am going to imagine is going to happen, is people like, hey,
because I will be working the booth during the show. I will not pre-sell any of the looks. I will wait till Rachel is there with the looks in hand to sell any of them.
Yes.
But like, what is first come, first serve? Because maybe we should define it. Like, is it somebody who's already waiting first in line at the booth, or is it somebody literally tailing Rachel?
I mean, if they're tailing me, they better run faster than me.
But also, like, if somebody's already standing there ready to like throw down the money, are they the ones first in line?
Well, what do you guys, the people watching, what do you guys think is most fair? How to do it? Because I have a feeling there will be 1 or 2 people waiting to buy it immediately.
Yeah. I don't want to create something where somebody's like standing.
I don't want them to also miss parts of the fashion show to come run to us.
Yeah.
Because after we show, it'll take time to get it off the model, get it bagged up, and Rachel to come.
They're saying maybe do a lottery. If there's multiple people, like, I'm ready here first in line, with like in the first like couple of minutes or before the show ends or whatever. Yeah, that's possible.
We'll have to talk about it, look at what time the show is scheduled.
Yeah.
I definitely will not do anything while the show is going on. I don't want you guys to leave and miss out on seeing a designer, because I don't know what place we're going in the show.
Yeah, that's very
if we're going last, cool, but if we're not, I don't want you to, miss out on someone else's great work. Because we have, other friends like Millie will be showing. I'm not sure who.
Kristen's showing.
Oh yeah, Atelier Sucre. Angelic Forest from the West Coast is showing.
Oh, Meta showing.
And Meta has.
So Meta will most definitely close the show. So we don't want you to miss Meta to come run to us.
But
okay.
yeah,
And I said it should start after Rachel gets to the booth. Okay. Once Rachel gets to the booth, whoever is in the booth when she gets there with the dress, if you want it, I will then do numbers if there's multiple people.
Yeah, that seems like
if there's only one person when Rachel gets to the booth, that person gets it. But if multiple want it, then I'll do numbers.
Yeah, that seems pretty fair.
And with the time it takes for models to get undressed, and we'll take some pictures of the models, you'll definitely have time to watch the full show. Rachel. I'm not sure how many looks Meta's gonna show, but definitely stay, watch Meta.
Yeah.
Watch Millie, watch Kristen, watch all our friends.
Yeah. I mean, and the other thing too is, like I said, with that bolt of fabric, I do have some Jolene available, and judging by the reactions after KatsuCon, I'm definitely not going to say no to make more of them. And there are definitely a few pieces that can be made. So,
but we also do have several events, and we do want to have it available at those events. So it might be available only at events. We all have to see.
Yeah,
it is not easy to make, and the materials are a little bit harder to source.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things that, like, Ice Cream Shop was not a quick dress to make because of all the skirt piecing, but then with Jolene, there's the added difficulty of cutting out all the pieces, because I need to make sure that things are fitting right down pant legs and where the crotch is going to get cut out for the waistband or the middle bodice piece, or like things have to be pieced together a little bit more, just the nature of how jeans are made and the amount of space available. So yeah, there is like a little added time step to just cutting it out that we, with regular Ice Cream Shop, we just cut, and then, out of blank fabric, and that's a little bit quicker to do.
Yeah, the very first Jolene was made of 5 pairs of pants from myself and my mother. So
Recycle.
We love a recycle.
All right, so I have a few things I could work on. I have these fun little armatures that are now wrapped in thread, so I have to rethread that. That I could figure out a pattern for. I have this long buddy for a fun wristlet idea I was thinking of that I could make a little fur or minky tube for. I also have these fun guys that I can make minky or fur wrapping for. And some of you guys might remember these as the fun little slap bracelet. There's also, I have earrings I can make, because we have tons of earring supplies. But my ideas with this for my personal pet project, not for Bella, is I want to put one of our tiny Furby faces on this and have a little wristlet Furby that I can then do pictures at places, like when we go to events, be like, hey. You might have also noticed a new Instagram couple, Belladonna's twins.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Bracelets can be used as ponytail covers.
Don't really have the hair for, but you may have noticed our twins got their own Insta, and they started to post and shit post.
I love that they have their own, and I love that people are organically finding them, shall I say?
The twins did not, they added their mothers as friends, and that's about it. And everyone else has kind of organically found it. But the twins will be coming to Boston with us, and they will be adventuring and taking pictures for their Insta. Gotta link their IG account. Oh my god. It's Belladonna's twins, I believe.
Which is very funny, considering the jokes around our business name and what the other connotation of the word twins is. Oh, yes. We will link it. I'll put it in the description, and we'll definitely in the Discord it'll get linked. For those of you in there.
I will say, while our regular Instagram is PG, theirs can be PG-13.
Oh, those naughty twins.
I just hope that they become wonderful influencers.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. I would very much love for them to be influencers.
I don't know. What are some must-have Instagram posts? I know I need to do one of them in front of like a coffee cup. You know, a poolside picture. I know I got to do. Our hotel has an indoor pool this upcoming weekend, so. Gotta do, you know, hashtag no filters.
Hashtag just girly things.
Say that one more time.
And hashtag just girly things.
Oh, yes.
But are the twins girls?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with no. But who knows? It's not up to me to decide that.
Yeah, nobody really said anything. So
I feel that they're fluid in their expression.
I feel like they don't care.
Yes, it could also be.
Did we figure out if they are Geminis?
No, they're Leos.
Oh yeah, they
them
are.
right before Techo.
Okay.
So their birthday's like a week before mine.
Oh right. Oh no.
Oh, goodness.
And we got the birth announcement picture at like around 11-something p.m.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Our birth announcement was just Michelle's partner holding the twins like babies.
They've just been born.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I don't think they had ears until the next day though.
Oh. Hey, you know, maybe
they were like preemies in the NICU.
I mean, they were birthed. That is their birthday. The ears, they weren't necessary for the birthday.
You know how, like, dogs and cats are born with their eyes and ears closed? Maybe it's just like Furbies, their ears, like, pop out after a day.
That makes sense. Or like how butterflies are like big and fat in the center, and then they splooge all their goo up into their wings. They just haven't splooged their goo yet.
Yes, that's it.
This one's not ready yet.
I did not spike this enough for this
this conversation. I said, let's do the live stream after I've worked all day. This is a great choice.
No, we need to do a live stream when you've taken steroids.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Steroids have a unique effect on Michelle.
Yeah, everybody said what kind of side effects I would get from steroids, and that's not what happened whatsoever at all. And I told the doctor, I was like, I can't drive on these things. And he just looked at me like, what do you mean? And I'm like, it's like I smoked weed and drank alcohol at the same time. I don't know what you want, but I can't drive. I am also highly suggestible on steroids. Like, I don't know, make a dumb suggestion and I'll be like, I'm doing it.
That has led to some things.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you're standing backstage at a runway with us and you come up with a stupid idea for a pose and we say, yes, do it. That's Michelle. She's like, okay, I'll do it.
If any of you seen my the skirt I wore to the last RuffleCon I went to, that was inspired by steroids and my painkillers.
Yeah, basically Sam was like, you should do a skirt that looks like this. And I was like, yeah.
And we just kept coming up with more interesting older paintings that were copyright free that we could use that were a bit weird.
I mean, the issue was I wanted to do things, but I couldn't sew. Like I said, I couldn't drive. So I couldn't operate machinery. So I had to do things that was not machine operation. And then I did art and, what did I get up to the last time I was on steroids?
Sam's power flickers.
I know.
Cubist Lolita.
I'm just you should be there for our conversations when we discuss like next year's like theme or runway plans. We get into some weird stuff. Actually, the whole conversation back from Katsu, Rachel and I came up with an idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. It's an idea.
It's an idea.
So was Joel Jean, and that happened.
I was at my parents' house this afternoon, and my dad asked me why we decided to do all this denim and Joel Jean, because he grew up in Colorado. Well, yes, there was that, but he grew up in Colorado, and they would just like have square dances. I don't know. And and he was like, "Oh, your dress looks a lot like a lot of the square dancing stuff." And I was like, "I don't know. Nobody hates Dolly Parton, and there's kind of the whole like gay drag queen cowboy Dolly Parton thing that it's a look, and we just wanted to do it." It was just very funny that he was like, "Why did you do this?" Like, I don't know, why not?
Why not though?
Yeah.
I mean, the funniest thing is that we have our whole lives rejected the southernness of the area we grew up in, and now we're doing this, and that's what's actually the why. Why?
Why? Yeah. Because growing up in Virginia is like, we're not the South, but we're not the South.
We grew up in an area that's considered a DC suburb, where we're not part of Northern Virginia. We're not part of Richmond. But we're in that weird middle area between the two.
Mm-hmm. And there's definitely
kind of southern, kind
there's
of
definitely a lot of like country people, but they're not like deep South country people. It's like, I don't know.
There's a lot of like you also get a lot of like military people and government people because of pricing of housing. So it's a weird mix.
Yes, it really is.
But I do remember in middle school, quite a number of students did take the day off when hunting season started.
Yeah, that one.
Well, and like one of the high schools, not the one we went to, but one we sort of went to, had this like massive farmers association group.
Yes,
I mean, like it was like the majority of their school.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was a lot. Well, because that wasn't how our high school was.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our high school also almost had a riot over Dixie t-shirts. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was our high school style. So, that happened.
all right, so I'm thinking of sewing this faux fur. What are your suggestions, guys? Because I've never sewn faux fur. I have only cut it, and cutting it's bad enough.
Well, I kind of just hold it together and hope for the best.
I'm telling you, when I sewed real fur, I like lay the seams together and kind of run my hand in between the seams to like brush all the fur inside, and then yeah.
Like make it as flat as possible.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna turn that inside out?
I'm making a tube thing for this.
Yeah, but I'm like, that's gonna suck.
That's gonna suck.
That's gonna really suck.
Okay, but it's gonna look awful if I just sew it like this.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how you can avoid the suck.
I don't think I am. I think I'm gonna have to
sew it closed. fold it into each other.
Well, I think I might leave both ends open, and so both ends when it's folded out. No, because that's still going to be a yes. Might as well just sew that top part closed.
If you put a string in and sew the top part closed over the string, you can pull the string and turn it right side out.
That'll help it not suck as much.
Yeah.
Do I have got thread, but I need string. I need something.
Yeah.
You need yarn.
Yeah, ladder stitch.
That's
what I would do too, because it's not that long.
You got a yarn.
She gave half of it to me.
I have some super old bias tape.
Bias tape. That works.
That'll work.
This stuff is copyright 2000.
Copyright 2000. Well, some of my yarn is from 2000 as well.
Yeah.
And I was like, I never so I'm not gonna. It's almost easier to ladder stitch it close since it's so small. Yeah, but this is a real kind of the edge it on this. So I'm gonna it's gonna be a pain to sew it so you don't get the outside edge out. Plus, this is part of just, why not? Let's torture Manager Sam.
I mean, the thing that you are about to do proves that you are indeed a masochist.
Not it.
No, on the nose.
Oh, yeah.
I guess technically, though, I'm the only one who gets this.
Flipping things inside out doesn't bother me like it bothers you.
Bother you the way, just thinking about what you're doing is making me have
getting you anxious and yeah.
I hate this.
Okay, that has actually made it easier for me to now do it.
Good. I mean, that was the point.
Knowing that it makes you uncomfortable.
Good. I need it.
That's funny. Okay, I guess.
Oh. It helps if the thread is threaded. Also, the hole on this needle is so tiny I have to actually use a thread.
Oh, Megan has handed me a bias tape. Right? Christmas trim. Copyright. Oh, are you ready for the year? Guess the year. Everybody can guess the year based off of the packaging and the look.
That was some
97. 97.
98.
Almost, Rachel. It's actually 79.
That's older than all of us.
It's older than all of us. Oh my god, I'm having flashbacks.
As old as my mom.
Sending me old riffraff. All right, this is a different year. What year do you think this lovely riffraff has come from?
That looks more modern. That I'm going to say this is in the early 90s.
85.
Rachel is pretty close. Is 83.
Oh, dang.
That is older than me too. All these items are older than me. This is great.
I mean, my bias tape's still older than a lot of our fans. Okay. Ooh, when I make plushies, I just serge the edge, flip it, and use the dog brush to brush the fur out of the seam. That would be great if I had a serger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have this that works. My 1941 Singer portable electric sewing machine. Here is the instruction manual for it.
Sam's whole Virginia accent just came out.
No, it comes out when I say my full name.
It's because you got a real southern full name.
Yes, I do. I do have another sewing machine that someone messed with the tension at some point, and then I never got it fixed. And then the oil in it got weird and goopy, and it sounds like cats dying if you try to use it. And I don't know if it the machine is worth the price to get it repaired.
Probably not.
Probably not. And this little buddy works, and it was free. And it even has a little light here. It's really cute.
I just had a big tender, so.
But it does one thing. And only one thing.
Hey, welcome to the world of industrial machine sewing. It does only one thing.
I don't even think I can go backwards on this.
Oh. It probably has a reverse.
It should.
Oh,
Yeah. It's from the late 40s? Early 50s?
early 40s.
Oh, early 40s. Okay.
Yeah, pre-World War II, so.
Oh, okay. I thought it was post.
Yeah, because this little switch. Alright, let's take the camera over here. Get a good look at this buddy. This little switch is for the light.
Oh, it has a light.
This just goes up and down. And then that's the motor back there.
Oh. Does it have a little reverse knob? Oh.
Not that I know. Let's go to the instruction manual. Replacing the bulb, removing the bobbin, operating front view of the machine. Let us see in this picture. Oh, that is the bar lifter. Next foot, yeah. Okay. Bobbin. Okay, credits. The needle. Upper threading. Okay, has a thing to regulate stitch length. Oh, wait.
Well, the storm has come back.
It does. Okay. To feed the goods from you, push down the stitch regulator lever. See in figure 15. Where is figure 15?
When the wind gets really bad, I can hear it in the microwave.
Okay. As far as it goes, to feed goods, try to raise the stitch.
When the weather is bad, you can hear it in the microwave. Is that what you just said?
Okay, but then
That is what I said.
Okay.
Oh, I figured out how to go in reverse.
See, I could have swore I saw somebody who uses an old Singer, and I thought it had a little like.
Well, so this goes forward and reverse, but to change stitch length, you have to adjust this nut. That's why I was confused, because I wasn't sure if this was to adjust the stitch length or not. But it is, but it's this part, not this part.
Ah. Well, good to know.
Yes. Working sewing machine is best sewing machine. Yes.
Ready to do some top stitching on my denim, so I gotta bust out the gold thread.
Is that actual jeans thread or is it just gold?
No, it's just gold thread. I didn't feel like going and buying jeans thread when I had the right color.
Oh my goodness.
I think it doesn't show up so well on the light colored washes, but on the dark washes, it's like not really a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bottom. Thread.
I saved all the gold top stitching. Usually when I do ice cream shop, I sew the lace on, sew the next panel on, serge it, and then top stitch it. all on each seam before I move on to the next panel. But because the top stitching on this is gold and I didn't want to waste my gold thread on the inside, I did the lace, add the panel, and serge to all of them except for the very last one. But trying to get the jewel jean through the machine as a giant unit of jewel jean, I have strong arms. My arms were hurting when I was done. I was like, this is so hard.
And then Rachel is making the Joel jeans and not me.
I was like rolling it up like a tube so it would fit underneath the neck of my machine. It was so ridiculous. Yeah, my arms haven't hurt while sewing since I worked on gigantic draperies, but I was like, oh, ouch. I think it'd be fun to tie-dye a vest with faux fur lapels and a Furby face where each boutonniere would be. Oh, that sounds beautiful.
That does. Tie-dye, another hobby I don't need.
I have some of that stuff.
Oh no.
If you ever want to get into it, I've got the stuff. I did that hobby last summer.
Fabric.
Huh?
We already have fabric dye, and we have a bunch of old fabric dye we won't use on lace anymore.
Oh, this is true.
All right.
Those things help clean my work area, and we unearthed many items.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the millions of anchor buttons we still have.
How many anchor buttons?
I don't know. Honestly, it's still half the mason jar is still full. Not
if you buy any new long Furbies from us, they may be stuffed with some old Belladonna mementos.
We have found uses for these terrible items, and collecting each Furby with some of them. No, because it'll be literally like inside of it. Please don't take them apart to find the goodies inside. They're the organs. That's it.
There will also be.
Because you're not gonna be excited when you find them.
No. You'll be sad.
Yep. Or
like the failed attempts at screen printing that will be stuffed in some of them.
So yeah, I mean they'll have recycled materials. And things nobody wants.
So you said working machine. Great. Yeah, the bottom stuck.
Come on, you. Dang. I never have problems with my machine feeding new fabric in at the start of a seam, but dang, why is this happening? It's the jeans.
Got some thread stuck here, so I gotta pull out.
Ah, yes. See, the gold top stitching does look rather nice, I think.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I think it's even nicer in person. Of course, the camera and the lights and everything block it all out. Yes, filled with cabbage. I have a horrible beastie made of jeans that might rear its horrible head at Boston. And it is filled with cabbage.
So, 'cause it'll be literally inside of it. Like in 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 inside of it.
Let's see. Do I bother serving less? I feel like the answer is no. Yeah, it's a really good thing I have this industrial, because there is no way on this earth I would be able to complete Joel on my little home machine. She would not be pleased with this. Alright, here we go. Here's a sweet little bow. She'll get a little middle. And go on the bodice. Ooh, that way. Oh, was there a Western themed Gyaru? Beautiful.
That's funny. I can see that.
Yeah, during my conversation with my dad, he was like, you need to get invited back to Dallas so that you can bring this along with you. And I was like, yeah, that would be a problem.
Yeah, instead, we're going the opposite direction.
We're just gonna keep going north.
I'm just gonna keep going north.
I hope the north is ready for us.
I might have sent our runway dialogue to Boston and got a response of like, "Oh my."
Oh my.
Whereas the response from our Katsucon friends was, yeehaw!
Well, no, not from the person that actually read it. There was grumbling and oh god.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Mark was not thrilled.
Had the cowboy stuff.
Yes, that would be very cool.
Alright. Get stuff. Don't know.
Cow print blouse? Oh no. Well, we won't be making that because we don't make blouses.
That's true. It's very true. That would be so cute, though.
It would.
I want a cow print blouse. Aw.
Alright, time to go searching.
I think what I should do is just take a blouse and use my black screen printing ink I found and slap some spots on it.
Oh, good. Yes.
Yes, because why do we have screen printing supplies? Who knows?
Any of you who have followed along from way before Belladonna even existed.
I know, at this point, it's been what, 13 years ago I tried screen printing.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It won't go well, but
Yeah, I don't know. Is that ink even good anymore? I don't know.
I looked at it and it was still wet, so I kept it.
If it's still wet.
There were inks that were like hardened into a middle blob, and I was like, yeah, that can go. There were inks that were like, they look like pink still, so I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That is too tight. That's why I'm having issues.
My told you with voice acts.
Okay. Get another one of these folded up in a different wash. That's honestly the biggest issue with the Jolene too, is just finding all of the different washes. And I think this one, round 2, is skewing a little bit darker than round 1, just because of the pairs of jeans that I grabbed. They do end up pretty cute. We were laughing at Katsucon because I forgot to put interfacing in the bows before I made them. But it doesn't even matter because they're made with denim and they just hold up anyway. Uh-oh, Sam, did you have to rethread some stuff?
The bottom got all knotted up underneath, and
yeah,
this bit was too tight for thread to come out easily enough. Is my guess. I could be horribly wrong, and we shall see. If I just make it tighter, I think I did.
So part of the aim, the initial goal when I was making Jolene was to make sure that similar washes were not touching and try and keep it like all over the place. Kind of like how Ice Cream Shop just has like all the different colors all over the place.
Problems with the machine turned out I was loading bottom. Alright. Well, let me double check that. Oh, am I supposed to do this? No, I got it right. There we go. Okay. Step number 4, 5, sewing something that's going to bother Michelle to turn inside out. But don't worry, she doesn't have to turn it inside out.
Yeah, but now I'm thinking about
it. Just the thought of it.
Hold it up at the foot.
Give me the heebie-jeebies.
It's just terrible.
I guess it's like the thought of me at someone asking me to go to karaoke.
Yeah.
But here I've got my little long piece. So when I sold the original Jolene at Katsucon, the head bow, we just decided to include with it. I realized that it would be a little bit insane to sell just a denim jean head bow. So I'll fold them. All of this. Here, I guess I'll sit.
It doesn't like fur.
And then because I like to mix and match my jeans, this light wash tail is going to get a dark wash little bit up there with some sort of medium wash little belt loop. I've been using belt loops for all of the middle centerpieces of the bows. And then when I've been cutting out the midsection of the bodice, we've been stuffing the bow in through the belt loop.
That reminds me, did you ever finish your jean monstrosity?
Jean monstrosity has not been finished. I don't know. I would like to finish it for Boston. I got a couple of days. Once I finish Joel Jean, I'll see what I got. Because that's pretty cute right there. Right here. But, old thread off the machine again. This pile in the background here is the.
So I'm having some issues.
She's getting her bottom lace. Let's see, where did I start putting that on there? Oh, right here.
Maybe sewing isn't for me.
Yeah, she's cute. Gotta finish putting this lace on the bottom. The bodice won't take too long now that it's like mostly put together. Oh, I had an idea that I wanted to throw out. Let me grab this pear. So I got this really super light wash pair of overalls that I wanted to put a skirt on, but I liked the color of the legs for some Joel Jean skirt panel pieces, but the fronts all have like big old rips and holes in them. But I saw the like visible mending thing where people put like a darker wash in the hole. See if you can even see that. Kind of like that. And then they do like hand stitching all around the hole to kind of like fill in that gap, and they'll cut away the strings and stuff. So it's just a dark wash underneath there. But I thought that might be fun to do some visible hand stitching with like rainbow embroidery floss. But I didn't know if that would be too random on just like 2 panels of the skirt, because most of the jeans that we were gifted do not have holes in them. They're all like pretty solid material. But I was like, I like the idea, but then it adds more work. And it's also maybe random. Maybe I'll take them and put them somewhere else and do that. But I was like, it might be a fun idea to throw that out there. How long does it take on average to assemble a Joel Jean? Is it harder to assemble than ice cream shop? It's not any really harder to assemble other than the thickness of the denim and like how hard it was to shove through the machine. It's more the cutting that takes time on the Joel Jean than the ice cream shop. Yeah, there is maybe a couple extra piecing things. I did have to piece this together because I didn't have a piece long enough. Whereas normally I would have just cut one long strip, and it's the same for the back shirring panel. Usually we just cut it in one piece, and I have, I think, 3 pieces from the color that I wanted and just the pieces that were available on the pair of jeans. So yeah, it takes a little bit of extra time, but not like a ton. It's really more in the cutting that takes the extra time.
I extended my bottom with like 4 inches of
If you do the embroidered panel, it should be asymmetrical on the dress, so it looks purposeful. Yeah, that makes sense. The only thing is that I know it would just be 1 or 2 pieces from that particular wash of jeans. The back is not wholly like the front of the knees are, so I don't know. I'm not sure if it was fashion or just wear on those. But yeah, the visible mending seemed like a fun idea to me, especially if I use like rainbow embroidery floss. But
so my machine doesn't like me. It did this, and now there's a bunch of threads stuck in the bottom part, and I can't get it out through the bobbin area, so now I have to take off the plate right there. You know, no biggie.
It is a featherweight. I don't know if it's really meant to be.
No fur with this, buddy.
No fur with that guy.
So guess what? I'm going to get one of you to drop some fur for me.
I'll have my machine, my Janome with you like.
Or I'll just use your machine.
Yeah. Visible mending on the pockets. Yeah, that would be really cute.
So yeah, if you ever get a sewing machine and you don't know what this bit is for, this is for taking off the screws in weird places.
Ah. I don't think I've seen one like that. I just have a really, really short screwdriver.
That's so tiny.
It's so tiny, but it's like actually thick enough that it's not going to bend, but the handle is good.
See, this actually gets enough leverage.
Ah, nice. Well, I think that's why there are these little extra handly bits on my handle, is for the extra leverage. I like those little dudes. I think it came with my Janome. Because, of course, go figure.
Yeah, I think this came with my old sewing machine that makes sounds like a cat dying.
Come on, Fred.
Or maybe Manager Sam just has to learn how to hand sew properly.
Look up a video about ladder stitching. Because that would probably be very useful. Alright, time to sew some scallop lace on. So if the Joel Jean takes over the camera, I'm sorry. She's unwieldy.
Yeah. My face might suddenly disappear because my phone's on low power and I don't feel it. This is what was stuck in the plate.
Oh no!
Oh, I don't know what causes that.
That's bad. No wonder it's not sewing.
That's
So this, honestly, right here is probably, to me, the most tedious part of sewing ice cream shop, is getting this lace on the bottom of the scallops. I don't mind the piecing. I can piece a skirt together in an hour, top stitching and everything, if I'm just flying. But it's the lace on the bottom that just makes me want to run away. I was sitting here last night and I got like 5 scallops in, and I was like, I'm going to bed now.
All right, we gotta do some body doubling the next few days.
Right?
I'll make more earrings. What is that string attached to? Is it attached to anything? Is it just there being a pain in my ass? I think it's just there to be a pain in my ass. Okay.
Alright. I've been watching videos on my phone while I sew of the Finnish chick who cleans hoarder houses.
Yeah.
She's very funny and very perky, and she just loves cleaning oh so much. I cannot relate, but I like her videos.
I had a client from the Netherlands today, and I literally did ask her if them rabbits they got running around were like the ones we brought, if they moved.
Say that one more time. I heard none of that.
Oh my god! You remember when we said goodbye to Nina at Katsucon? And I asked her where her rabbits were going, and she said she didn't have to put them through quarantine because they're going back to the motherland.
Yes.
Well, this client from the Netherlands was in, and I literally was like, so do y'all literally have Netherland dwarfs hopping around outside, or what's going on? And she said, no, we have rabbit-shaped rabbits. They're just brown.
So like the ones that live in my backyard.
Yeah, she was, well, and she keeps saying rabbit-shaped rabbits, and I'm like, what does that mean?
like the dwarf ones are so tiny.
To me, I'm like, if you're German and you're like, our squirrels are red, you're just going to be like, it's a squirrel-shaped squirrel, not knowing that other people's squirrels be looking different. So I'm like, have you seen an American rabbit? Like, I need to know. Are there similar? They can
Oh goodness, that's very funny.
So,
Yep, rabbit-shaped rabbits.
she was very she was hardcore judging Americans. It's like the small coffee is like double the size of what they call a small coffee, and then she takes a sip and she goes, "This is not coffee. This is tea." But she got Krispy Kreme.
Well, no wonder it wasn't coffee if you got Krispy Kreme.
But she's never had Krispy Kreme before, and she wanted to because she saw it on Vine a million years ago.
On Vine. Okay.
The entire thing was really funny, honestly.
Yeah. Sounds like it. Well, okay, so having been to Guatemala, that's good coffee, and I can see if you were having some random Krispy Kreme coffee for the first time, why you would be like, ugh.
I literally just told another client of mine about how when you went to Guatemala, I texted you and I said, do they look like me?
You did do that, and I said, yeah, kind of. They got the same skin tone.
Yeah, here's a dumb story. Where was it your graduation? You graduated high school. Is that why we were out at that restaurant? I don't remember.
No, it was my birthday.
Okay. Well, it had to do with you. So
Yes, it was my birthday, I think.
we were at the Japanese steakhouse, and the guy who was the chef at our table, he comes out And he asks me if I'm Guatemalan. And I'm like, no, but you are geographically closer than everyone in my entire life who's ever guessed anything. I'm Salvadoran, so that's just one little country south of Guatemala. And he was like, oh no, you're Guatemalan. He was ready to fight me about what I
He really was.
like in high school at this time. So, you know, a million years later, Rachel goes to Guatemala for a friend's wedding, and I say, well, do they look like me or not? That was ready to throw down. I don't know why I was going to play shit.
All right. Well, my friends, it is 9 o'clock. We have destroyed our sewing machines. Confused some jean fabric. I've made myself start putting on the scallop lace. Michelle, how far have you gotten?
I turned these are apron guys that I need to continue poking the nice, you know, corners out of. I must be the only sewer who uses a pterygium claw cuticle pusher as my thing to turn corners out.
I
But
use a disposable chopstick.
yeah, pterygium claw cuticle pusher. I don't know. Anyway, I have a bunch of these tails that now need to be turned inside out. My favorite activity.
Yes, I have my 2 bows that just need to be hand sewn together. I'll put a 2-way clip and pin on the back of this, so you can either clip it into your hair or pin it somewhere. We figured it would just be easier than the headbands of the regular head bows. So that's going to happen to that little friend, and then hopefully I'll sit here and make myself do some more of this night before I quit. Sam, is your sewing machine doing all right?
Maybe.
Maybe. It looks like you've almost gotten it rethreaded.
Yeah. Okay, that's the bottom. Okay. No more fur.
No more fur. Yes.
No more fur. Can do minky, but no fur.
All right, we have a good luck in Boston. Thank you very much. We'll be taking pictures and doing posts throughout the weekend, and then when we get our modeled fashion show pictures, we'll put those up too. So, yeah, that's next weekend, and then we'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining. Goodbye.